Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, after the previous video, I thought we'd do something a little bit more fun, happy, and cool. So I wanted to highlight something in our YouTube comments. There's this lady here, and I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher your name. It's a Polish name, Katarzyna. Maybe that's close enough. But Katarzyna has been a follower of our community, I guess, of this, Killer in a Loser project for quite a few years now. And she's emailed me a few times, asking for advice, and I've given her my advice. I've done podcasts, answering some of her emails in the past. And she asked me for advice. I can't remember if she emailed me or she left a comment or something, but she asked me a few weeks ago for some advice on going to the gym. And she was at a point where she was a little bit frustrated and she wasn't enjoying the gym, and it felt more like a chore or something that she had to do rather than something that she wanted to do. And she was getting a bit frustrated. And she was also feeling a little bit insecure and jealous of some of the other women. And I mean, God, how many times have you guys been in the gym and you look at some guy that's like 10 times bigger than you and you feel incredibly insecure? I don't know about you guys, but that for me is like most of the time when I go to the gym. And so I gave her a couple of exercises. I said, go. So for more context, she was also jealous of the fact that her friend had made more progress than her. And so what I said was, go away and write down 10 reasons that you're glad that your friend has made more progress than you, and 10 reasons why you enjoy going to the gym, why you want to go to the gym. It doesn't have to be this painful chore. You don't have to suffer. And it might sound like a strange exercise to say, why would I be glad that my friend has made more progress than me? But what you do if you actually go away and write down 10 reasons you're glad that your friend has made more progress than you, what you do is you show yourself that these feelings that we feel are only because of the stories that we tell ourselves. And so what I mean by that is if you tell yourself, it's not fair, my friend has made more progress than me, I've tried so hard, I'm entitled to more than this, how come I don't get to make as much progress? That hurts and that makes you feel shit. But if you can instead tell stories about how you're glad that your friend has made more progress, you care about your friend and you want to see them succeed, if you start telling yourself those stories, you feel good. And when you feel good, not just do you feel, you don't just feel good, but you're also more motivated to go to the gym and get yourself the thing you want. So it's a big part of the reason why all of my content focuses on positive mindset, feeling good and all of that. It gets you more results. And it also fucking feels good. The reason that we're here is to feel good. So, I've got this comment that she left. She just left this yesterday, and I thought I'd read it out because it's awesome. It's such a fucking awesome comment. And I really like this woman. She, like I said, she's been following me for probably 2 years at this point. I think maybe a little bit longer than that. Before I even had a YouTube channel, she was just listening to my podcast. When I only had a Spotify podcast, she was listening to that and she'd write me emails. And yeah, she's been a grinder for the last couple of years, and she's definitely someone that has a place in this community for sure. As someone that's taken a fuck ton of action. She has taken so much action over the last 2 years. It's insane. Like any of you guys watching that, you have all these limiting beliefs and these excuses and all of this. It's like, and any women listen, watching as well, but most of the audience is male. Take a page out of her book. God damn, like she's absolutely just shut the fuck up and taken action. Like she's not someone that makes excuses. Like she's not perfect, like neither am I, but like she just absolutely fucking gets in there. So let's read this comment. Hey, Andy, a few weeks ago, I asked you how to stop resenting my friend for making more progress in the gym than me. And you gave me a few pieces of advice to list 10 reasons why the fact that my friend made more gains than me is good. Number 1, she looks better now, is happier and more confident, and therefore more pleasant to be around. Yeah, and that benefits you. She's grateful to me for being coached. Yeah, and that benefits you. Since she is more attractive, I will be perceived as prettier as well when I go out with her than if she was ugly. That's true. Yep. Thanks to her transformation, she could attract women for me to coach and earn money from. Yep. I have proof that my workout does work wonders for the average woman. Yes. I get to practice controlling my jealousy and gratitude for what I have, even when someone gets better results by putting the same amount of work. Yeah, this friend of yours is a perfect teacher. She's literally there so that you can practice your jealousy. Like, be grateful for this woman. She's like helping you learn to tame your jealousy or work through and process your jealousy. She's also helping you learn how to be grateful. A lot of the time when we get jealous or frustrated or envious or something of someone else, or we get angry about them, if we can do what, Katarzyna has done here and write down a list of why this could be a good thing, in other words, why it could be an opportunity that we feel jealous or angry or frustrated or whatever it is, you then start looking for ways that you can actually benefit from this. And, Katarzyna has absolutely done that here. Like, she's using her friend now as a chance to practice jealousy and gratitude. Your friend is trying to teach you something. Your friend is a perfect teacher. Like, hey, you still have some work to do when it comes to your jealousy. Let me help you with that by making you really jealous. Hey, you're not where you want to be in terms of gratitude. You could be a lot more grateful. Hey, fucking hell, let me help you with that. So, yeah, I love that. Number 7, it's an indication that I can coach people well and potentially be a good personal trainer. Yep. Number 8, I have an opportunity to analyze the own program. I guess she means my own program, and make it even better, something that I likely wouldn't have done if I was the one that makes more gains. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, it's better that you're coaching. You can tell a story of how it's better that your friend or your coaching client, I guess it's both. You've given advice to your friend, so she's almost like a coaching client. It's better that they make more progress than you, because then you can go, hey, look, my program works. And if I want to make the gains that they've made, maybe I just follow my own program. Like maybe I'll just, do everything that they're doing. Number 9, it allowed me to analyze my own nutritional habits as well as other factors and correct them, which will be beneficial for my long-term health. Yeah, exactly what I just said. If your friend or your coaching client makes more progress than you, then it's a really great opportunity for you to go, okay, why? Why are they making more progress than me? Have I maybe not been sticking to my nutritional habits? Maybe have I been a bit lazy in the gym? Is my coaching client working harder than me? Are there other factors that I could be fixing? And so, yeah, being jealous of someone can be absolutely a beautiful thing, because it's like a great opportunity to do better, to be better, to become better. And number 10, and I love this one the most, I don't have to deal with her being jealous of my gains. I love that one. That was my favorite one on this list. And so, yeah, if the original question, obviously, or the original homework that I gave her, or the task was 10 reasons why it's good that your friend have made more gains than you, or 10 reasons why it's good that you're jealous. Because basically, if you're jealous, then it's fine. She won't be jealous. So you don't have to deal with her being jealous and her being resentful and all of that. So I really loved that one. That was my favorite on this list. But you can see from her doing this that no matter what it is that you're suffering from or is making you upset or frustrated or unhappy or whatever, you can write a list of 10 reasons why it's a good thing. Or if that doesn't really click with you, if that framing, if me saying it like that doesn't make sense in your head, write down 10 opportunities for how this could be a good thing. Like 10 ways that you could potentially make this a good thing. Like, okay, I will use this jealousy as a chance to work on my own nutrition. Okay, that could be a good thing. Okay, I'm feeling jealous, but that's going to be a good chance for me to deal with my jealousy. And for the rest of my life, people are probably going to make me jealous if I don't deal with my own insecurity and jealousy. And so her making me jealous now, hey, that's great, because she's my friend and she's going to support me. And so, she'll help me with the jealousy. It's kind of a safe environment for me to feel jealous, because she won't judge me for feeling jealous. She cares about me. She likes me. We're friends. And so this is a good time for me to be jealous. I'd rather be jealous now compared to being jealous against, I don't know, someone who might hurt me or judge me for being jealous. So yeah, you can always go hunting for opportunities and how it can be a good thing that you're feeling the way that you're feeling. And it's about the stories that we tell ourselves, right? This is not a concept I came up with. It's very much from Byron Katie. If you haven't read her books, go and read them. But it's the stories that we tell ourselves, or, maybe this will make more sense for some of you. It's the way you frame things. A big concept in a lot of like men's self-improvement spheres, and I know like the Red Pill talks about this a lot, they have a big concept called reframing, where they basically say you can reframe, and this is a stoicism concept as well, you can reframe anything. It's about how you frame it. So if I say, man, I lost my job today, that's awful, that's the worst thing ever, it's like, reframe that, dude. This is a great opportunity to work somewhere better. Go hustle, push yourself like crazy and find a job that pays you more. And this could be a good thing. There's a silver lining in every single thing that happens to us, or every emotional frustration that we feel. Grant Cardone has this beautiful quote that I love. Every problem is an opportunity in disguise. I myself have a similar philosophy. Every problem has a solution. We're both basically saying the same thing. His is just even more optimistic, right? Like, you can fix every single problem, and often it ends up, if you make it, it ends up being a better thing. Like, it's good that happens. So I'll keep reading what she says. She says, after making this list, I also compiled 10 reasons why I enjoy going to the gym, even though I didn't make much progress in building my glutes. Yes, so for full context, she was very, very, very frustrated. She wasn't really enjoying the gym. That happens to a lot of us. I've gone through many times where I'm just like, I fucking hate the gym. Why am I smaller than everybody else? Like, why am I not making progress? I'm jealous of everybody else. And I get very frustrated. And then I don't want to go to the gym. And I self-sabotage. And I won't go to the gym. Or I'll half-ass it when I do go to the gym. I'll just be lazy as hell. And I won't really put in effort. And then I don't make as much progress. And so what I do myself, I have to do the same thing. Every day I come up with 5 reasons why I'm excited to go to the gym. It's a little reminder in my fucking phone. I can probably show it to you guys on the screen right now. I got a little man and he comes up and he's got big muscles. There you go. There's my little man with big muscles. And he pops up on my screen and there's a little notification and it says, I don't know if you guys can see that. Meditate on 5 reasons that I'm excited to build my dream body. That shows up every morning for me at 7 a.m. I will sit there and just meditate on 5 reasons I'm excited to go to the gym. I'm excited to have a good body. I'm excited to work on this part of myself. And I have to do that every day. That's the only way that I've been able to actually go to the gym. I do the same thing with most of my goals, by the way, and that's an exercise that you can all do. If it's talking to women every day, 5 reasons I'm grateful that I get to talk to women, or 5 reasons I'm excited to talk to women, or 5 reasons I want to do this. If it's money, 5 reasons I want financial freedom. Every single day, just meditate on that. You can do it in the morning, you could do it in the evening, it doesn't really matter. Do that for every single goal. If it's something like depression, if you're super depressed every day, and if you're really depressed, trust me, having been in depression for like 8 fucking years and then having another fucking taste of it during the lockdowns and stuff in 2020, I understand that during depression is not the time that you feel like fucking doing anything. Like, you really don't want to. And so meditating on 5 reasons you're excited to get over your depression, yeah, that might not click with you. So just do one every day. 1 reason I want to get over my stupid fucking depression. Just do that every day. I'm sick of this bullshit and I just want it to fucking end. There you go. Congratulations, you did it. Just do 1 reason every single day and you will slowly train yourself very, very, very slowly to start seeing that, like, okay, I could make my way out of this. And the little side tangent here, but if any of you are struggling with depression, I have a full-on depression article where I've gone over all of this. I will show it on the screen. I talk about how I beat my own depression. I talk about my 8 or 9 years with depression. I've got a bunch of resources and stuff in this article. So, you can go to my website, just go to killyourinaloser.com/depression. It is a massive fucking article. It's in 4 different chapters. It's really long, lots of resources. I have a whole list of resources here. I have a lot of resources. I talk about counseling. I talk about medication. I talk about everything. So, go read that article if you are depressed. So, back to what we were actually talking about. I do love to go on side tangents, don't I? But you guys and girls love that. So, Katarzyna says, here's the 10 reasons why I enjoy going to the gym, rather than being resentful like she was feeling. I enjoy certain exercises. Yeah, that's a big one. If you can find joy in some of the workouts that you're doing, and by the way, if any of you go to the gym and you really don't like what you're doing, change it up. Find exercises that you actually enjoy. You want it to be fun. Don't go and do a bunch of shit that you really fucking hate. So find, and I would recommend that all of you lift weights. I wouldn't just go running on the treadmill. That's not really going to build you the body that you want. But lift weights in some capacity. That can be with machines. It can be with free weights, dumbbells. It can be with barbells. Whatever you need to do. But find an exercise routine that you enjoy. Number 2. The people there are really nice. Yes, the vast majority of people in the gym are ridiculously nice. It just seems to be one of the most welcoming, nice places that I've ever been to. And maybe there's some exceptions out there, but I've never seen a gym that is an exception to that, nor have I ever heard anyone else tell me that. Like, the vast majority of gyms and the vast majority of people in those gyms are really nice. Number 3, I enjoy helping other gym goers out there. That's a big one. You're basically finding something that's bigger than yourself, like a higher purpose. Helping other people is a higher purpose. It's the reason that I sit down and do this content and help all of you guys and girls, because it feels good. It feels really good to help other people. Number 4, the protein bars in the vending machine are delicious. Okay, I love this. So I do the same fucking shit. What gets me through, or what gets me through, that's a very negative way of phrasing it. What makes the gym even more fun and exciting for me is having the exercises that I like, and then I eat a protein bar every single gym session. I just snack on a protein bar while I'm there. And yeah, that's like a huge part of the appeal of why I go. I'm like, man, this is cool. I get to eat like basically a fucking chocolate bar that's like got tons of protein in it. So the macros are pretty healthy, but like, god damn, like I just get to fucking stuff my face with a chocolate bar protein. So yeah, that can be a big part of what's like fun. For other guys, you might drink, BCAAs, which is just, amino acids, and it tastes really good. It's basically a sugary drink. It doesn't have sugar in it, but it tastes ridiculously sweet. Really nice. You can just sip that while you're at the workout. I had a friend who used to just drink Gatorade, and he'd just sip that during the workout, and he'd be like, this is sweet, bro. I just get to drink Gatorade while I'm here. Like, this is amazing. So you can find ways to make the gym really fun. You can listen to your favorite music as well. That's something I do. She hasn't written that here, but I really love I will listen to like classical music or piano music, like meditative music. You can just search on Spotify for like yoga. Just type in the word yoga and find a playlist that has like yoga music, like spiritual music. It's really fucking cool to just meditate in the gym. I will meditate while I'm working out. Like, I will close my eyes often. For every rep, I would just have my eyes closed, and I would just be like really slowly moving the way up and down, like really just concentrating on like doing quality, not just like rushing through it and fucking half-assing it. I will like slow it down. I will meditate. I will have the yoga music going. I will close my fucking eyes while I lift the weights, and I will just really concentrate on my body, keeping good form, how it feels, how my muscles feel when they tighten. I would just be thinking like positive thoughts. Yeah, you can make the gym ridiculously fun, and a protein bar is a really fun way of doing that. Number 5, it gives me a feeling of accomplishment. Absolutely. It's like a mission that you're working on for sure. Number 6, working out helps me get in tune with my body. Yep. That's a really good one. Number 7, I get to feel my strength. Yep. So that's the same as or similar to the previous one. Yeah, you're really getting a sense of what your body can accomplish. You're getting a sense of how your body works. You're understanding it. You're appreciating it. Like, if you're really fat and you just sit on the couch and watch Netflix and don't really ever move your body, you start to see, and because I was obese myself for a little bit, you start to see your body as just this thing that causes you suffering. Like, if you're really overweight and if you're really like you're just not fit, and you don't lift weights and you don't walk and you don't do any of that shit, your body hurts a lot more. Like, it literally hurts. Like, standing up hurts, especially if you have a lot of weight, like you're overweight. Like, at my heaviest, I can't remember what I was at my heaviest in pounds. In kilograms, it was 104 kilograms, and I lost 77 pounds. So that tells you I had a fair bit of fat, right? And standing up would hurt. Like, I had to like work up the courage to stand up. I had to like talk myself into standing up off the chair. Whereas now, like, I can just fucking stand up because I can just stand up and fucking do shit. Whereas in the past, I would have never stood up. Like, just to prove that point just then, I would have not stood up because like standing up is effort. And so when you really get in tune with your body and you get to feel your strength and what it's capable of, you come to see that your body is this beautiful thing that brings you pleasure, that takes you places, that, during sex feels amazing. And, you can embrace people with your arms. Like, your legs can go for miles if you just go for a nice walk all day. Like, you see your body as this thing that's taking you places and giving you experiences and this beautiful part of you, rather than this thing that you kind of resent and it hurts and it's annoying. So I love that one. Number 8, I get to increase the amount of weights that I lift and push my body to its limits. Yep, that's another beautiful one. 9, I can eat more and remain skinny. Yep, that's a good one. Okay, that's a good one. I'm someone that's pretty much always, I won't say struggled, but I have had a tendency to binge eat. It's how I've always gained weight. I've binge eaten and then I need to cut and lose it again. I am a binge eater. I have tendencies of a binge eater. I wouldn't say I am a binge eater because that's a label and I don't want to put a label on myself, but I have binge eaten many, many, many times. So has Imogen. And yeah, eating more means I get to eat more working out more means I get to eat more fucking calories. Like obviously not binge eating, but I right now, because I work out and walk like at least 10,000 steps every day, I get to eat way more calories, probably like an extra like 500 to 800 extra calories than I otherwise would. Great, brilliant. So that's a good one. Number 10, it's good for my health and longevity. Yeah. So she says, by doing so, as in by writing these two lists, something clicked in my head and I went from absolutely despising the gym and hating the fact that other women looked better than me to falling in love with it. Instead of focusing on gaining more centimeters in my hips, yeah, she was very obsessed with like measuring herself and like, why am I not like, I'm not making enough progress. My body isn't bigger. I started pushing myself to lift heavier every week. Yeah, focusing on the thing that you can really control. Because you can control how much you lift. You can't 100% control like the amount of centimeters in your hips. Like you can to some degree, but it's easier to focus on actually lifting more weight. You get better feedback. It's immediately clear that, hey, I am lifting more weight than I was last week. Cool, I'm winning. But centimeters on your hips, or for guys, like centimeters on your fucking, your biceps, that might take a little bit of time to show up. They don't grow as fast as you might want them to. And I focused on eating enough to have the energy to do so. Prior to that, I would either eat 1,800 calories per day and then not have the energy to lift anything, or I'd eat 2,800 plus and then be too stuffed to pick up any other weights. Yeah, I did this a lot. I yo-yoed a lot. I would like cut on like 1,500 calories and I'd have no fucking energy to lift in the gym. I couldn't go to the gym. I wouldn't even go to the gym half the time. And then the opposite is like I would binge eat, like in my case, I was eating like 4,000, 5,000 calories someday. And then, yeah, you don't feel like picking up the weights because you just went and ate McDonald's and you feel fat and greasy and disgusting and bloated. So, yeah, it's good to see that she's more in the middle now. I also found out that the world record for the largest amount of chin-ups for women is 48. And gave myself a goal to beat it within the next year, since it does not seem like much. Yeah, I'm surprised that's so low. Maybe just no women have like cared enough to beat that one. That's ridiculously fucking low. I think kids could probably do 48. There'd probably be some kids out there that could do like 48. Kids seem to be really good at chin-ups and pull-ups and shit because they don't weigh much. So yeah, I'm surprised. I would have thought women would be able to do way more than that. Maybe just no woman's cared. It's probably not like the most feminine. I can see why women wouldn't give a shit about doing a lot of chin-ups. They'd probably care more about like who's done the most amount of squats. Women seem to care more about squats, and women care more about lower body in the gym, generally speaking. The vast majority of women care about lower body, and then the vast majority of men care about upper body. So I want to beat 48. I've given myself a goal to beat it within the next year, since it does not seem like much. And back when I was in middle school, I was able to do 100 push-ups in a single set. Probably why I have a wide back now. Yeah, that's an insane amount of push-ups, by the way. I think I can only do like 30 push-ups in a row. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy, 100, yeah. If you can do 100 push-ups, you can probably push yourself to do 49 chin-ups, like within a year too. And even if it doesn't take a year, it's like even if it takes longer than a year, cool, just fucking take longer than a year. You can definitely do 49. Like before you're dead, you will do 49. That's like absolutely fucking doable. If you can do 100 plus push-ups in a single set, you can do 49 chin-ups. Maybe you can do it within a year. Maybe you can do it within 3 months. Who fucking knows? But yeah, you can absolutely do 49. Like that's just absolutely fucking possible. In order to do so, I will have to add 1 rep to the total amount every week. Perfect. I decided to document it on YouTube in order to keep myself accountable. It's currently 3 a.m. and I am literally counting down the hours until the first tram leaves so I can go to workout. A month ago, I wouldn't even consider this to be possible. Do you see how much changing your mindset can just change your entire fucking reality? And if you just do this kind of stuff, right, where you write down these lists of like 10 reasons you're excited to do something, or 10 reasons why it's a good thing that your friend has made more progress than you can switch your fucking mindset and you start looking for solutions and you start actually getting the things that you want. And then, yeah, you end up writing something like this. I wouldn't even consider this to be possible in the past. So amazing. She goes on to say, so once again, thank you so much for giving me that advice in the live stream. Okay, so it was in a live stream. Yeah, I thought it might have been an email or something. I wanted to email you this wall of text. However, I thought that by posting it here, I could potentially motivate a fellow female viewer that struggled with the same issue as I did to try my approach. Aside from having more fun at the gym, I actually gained another 2 centimeters in my hips and none in my waist after shifting my mindset, and I got my body fat down to 13 to 15%. Yes, so the reason I'm doing this video is because I think if it's just a comment on one video, like not everybody's going to see it. So I thought I'd highlight it in an actual video. So congratulations, Katarzyna, you're famous now. Yeah, good fucking job. We're going to make you even more famous in a second. But yeah, good fucking job, honestly. And if there are any women watching, like, leave a comment, say hi. Like, Katarzyna is not the only female watcher. At this point, 6% of my audience is female. We started out with less than 1%, so we're slowly growing, ladies. Congratulations. But I've had quite a few women comment. But if you're a woman and you watch, I'd really appreciate a comment. Katarzyna would probably appreciate a comment. Just let us know, like, why you watch my content, like what you're getting out of it. If you're just mildly curious, if you just want to hear from a man's perspective, if you prefer the videos with Imogen and that's why you watch, you know, maybe you're just into general self-improvement and you like my voice, I guess, the way that I give advice. But yeah, if you're a woman listening, I'd really appreciate a comment why you watch the channel or why you watch any of these videos. So she goes on to say, therefore, I apologize for the comment not being very related to the video. Don't apologize. Keep up the amazing work. You give so much value to your viewers. I appreciate that. You can have a heart, and you're also getting this video. I made you a video. There you go. That'll make sense in a couple of days. And you got to thumbs up your own. You always got to thumbs up. Everybody watching, make sure you thumbs up your own comments so it looks like you're cool. Never heart your own comment though. That's fucking weird. That's fucking creepy. So yeah, awesome. And then because she said, you know, I've just started recording them on YouTube, I was like, all right then, you cheeky little fuck. Have you actually been putting these on YouTube? So I clicked onto her thing and dun 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 dun. Yes, she has. She is actually putting this shit on YouTube. Scroll down too much. Boomer doesn't know how to use YouTube. So look at this shit. She's like cranking out the fucking chin-ups. You go, girl. 1. Fucking 2. Come on, power through. 3. Arms nice and straight. Yeah, you could straighten them a little bit more. 4. That's pretty straight. 5. Come on. Straighten those arms a little bit more on the down. 6. Straighten those arms a tiny bit more. 7. Look at that shit. And she didn't even kip, which is where you like kick with your legs, which you're allowed to do that, by the way. And Katarzyna, if you're watching, maybe you can do that and that will get you more chin-ups. You can like kick with your legs. Like you can kind of like give yourself momentum. But yeah, I wanted to highlight that. That's absolutely fucking amazing. So everybody give her a fucking comment below and tell her how fucking awesome she is. Go check out her channel. Go follow her. Some of her videos have like, she's only done 2 gym videos. One of them has like 800 fucking views or something. So, no, I lied. It has 460, but that's still fucking incredible. So, guys, go give her, I don't know, a big clap. Go tell her she's awesome. Leave a comment below if you're a female listener. If you would like coaching that is available, I would love to kick your ass into gear with the previous video that I watched. If you haven't watched it already, it would mean a lot to me if someone would sign up for coaching right now. Just say that. Go watch the previous video. Yeah, go out there. As always, crush your goals. And any females, leave a comment and tell me why you watch. I'm genuinely curious.